You know what I think needs to have a comeback? Actually, I'm not sure they ever really went away, but portobello mushrooms. They're so amazing, hearty, meaty, for lack of a better term, and they're huge, so like one per person is a great meal. So this is portobello mushrooms stuffed with turkey or chicken sausage, and it's served with a delicious arugula salad with crusty croutons. The first thing you need to do is get your mushrooms roasting. Because they're so thick and meaty, before you go ahead and stuff them, you want to pre-roast them. So I'm brushing them with about 3 tablespoons of olive oil to start. I'm doing both sides. Then you season them with some salt and pepper and have your oven preheating to 450 degrees. You want to get these cooking at a pretty high temp. I mean, you could probably go as high as 500. Set that aside for a second while you get your bread ready. The bread is going to appear in 2 places in this recipe. You're going to take a rustic loaf like this and cut it up into 3/4 inch pieces, and then take 4 of those cups and toast them alongside the mushrooms to make croutons, and then take 2 of the cups and mix them in with your sausage mixture to lighten and help give bulk to the filling. So you're using it in multiple ways, which is something that we really like to do when we're doing recipes that we try to keep simple and short on ingredient list, is use the ingredients in multiple ways. So that's what we're doing here with this bread. So the ones that are getting made into croutons, you can toss those with a couple tablespoons of olive oil as well. And everything can roast together in the oven for about 12 minutes. Salt and pepper. Give it a toss. So get your mushrooms on the top rack and the croutons on the bottom. You want to just get those roasting. You probably want to toss the croutons once while they're baking, and I'm going to cut up the rest of the bread to go in with my sausage. So I'm not even removing the crust here, so it's going to add a little bit of texture and chew to my filling, which is nice. You're going to need 6 cups total of bread cubes. You should be able to get that from a medium loaf. All those crumbs can go in there too. They help bind everything. Right here I have a pound of sausage. You can use spicy sausage, you can use pork, you can use turkey. That's what this is. It's turkey, but you can also use chicken. It's completely up to you, as long as it's a nicely seasoned sausage that you like, and remove it from its casing if it comes in casing. You can also just buy the kind of sausage that's just sausage meat, like seasoned ground meat, and use that. Stir it together. Don't overmix it because that can make it tough. And then add 1 egg and stir that together. That's your filling for your portobello mushrooms. Then just season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Remember, sausage is already seasoned, so don't overdo it. And then just wait. In about 12 minutes, we can stuff the portobellos. All right. These guys are done. These guys have to get stuffed now. So take your portobellos and divide your sausage mixture between them. It's going to be a nice mound on top, so just top your mushrooms. This is one of those moments where I'm like, I'm really trying to do this without touching it. I don't think that's going to happen. I always want to do it without touching so I don't have to wash my hands. You know, but I will do it. I will do it for you because I love you. I'm going to start off this way. I can see that I am not using all of it. I'll go back in. Go back in for more. When you're buying your portobellos, you should probably look at them and try to make sure that they're all about the same size, and nice big ones, I think, are ideal for this. Okay. It's a nice big mound, and what you need to do is get these back into the oven and get that sausage cooked through. So that's what I'm going to do. That takes about 15 minutes or so. So, last steps is get some cheese on that, because what is dinner without a lot of melted cheese? So get your mushrooms out of the oven. Get in there. Turn your oven to broil. And then sprinkle with Fontina cheese. This is about a cup of grated Fontina, so you'll divide that between the mushrooms. And this is where it gets really good. This guy's on a diet. I mean, if you consider a quarter cup of cheese a diet. Then you just get them in the oven, broil until they're bubbly and beginning to turn golden brown. That shouldn't take very long. It's usually about a minute or two. Meanwhile, you can toss together a salad. 4 cups of bread cubes. They get mixed with arugula and fennel. Wow, this is a lot of salad. Olive oil. A little bit of vinegar. I'm not measuring, as you can see. There is a recipe. It's in our January issue, so if you want to go out and get it or go online and get it, you can. But, I mean, I'm pretty loose when it comes to salad. Toss. This baby arugula, you can definitely use baby arugula, like a whole box. That's usually about 5 cups of arugula. Seems like a good amount. Give it a taste. More oil, I think. And we're ready to eat. Let's see about those mushrooms. Look. Look. Bubbly, cheesy goodness. It's the way to go, man. Let's eat one, shall we? The little tiny baby. That's for me. I'm taking that extra cheese. It was on the tray. A little bit of salad. Balance out all that cheesy goodness. I mean, these are pretty rich because of the cheese and stuff. So pork sausage, as I mentioned earlier, you can replace this with pork sausage, but you may not want to because it just might be too intense. You can watch me enjoy this one. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Oh my gosh, so good. These breadcrumbs are crispy. These breadcrumbs are crispy on top and covered in delicious cheese. This is dinner tonight, you guys. This is the way to go. Give it a try.